Well, all right. Back online. Maybe I should get in the center. There I am. That's me. All right. It's getting darker outside, so I could open the shade. Oh, you can actually tell it's getting darker outside because look, I'm starting to look a little more normal. In the wintertime, I lived for nighttime. I loved that it was dark so much of the day, and I dreaded summer coming because daylight is not kind to a face in a state such as mine. Um, but I'm doing okay now, actually. I guess if tragedy had to strike as it did, it's good that it did it at the beginning of a winter. It was like fall, it happened in October, and the days, you know, there became more and more dark hours of the day, and that was a good thing for me. And and then I had kind of the winter to get used to my situation, um, thanks to certain people who I shall now name. Um, yeah, there were some people that have been instrumental in helping me. And I'm going to do like I'm accepting a Grammy and or an Emmy or a Tony or whatever all those awards are. And I'm going to name the people, I'm going to thank the people who have helped me get here because there's certain people. So one of them, I actually don't know his real name, but he goes by Toonbotsaurus, and he is awesome. And thank you. And I think I'm pronouncing your name right. And and I think it's not your real name. If it is your real name, I apologize. I've never known anyone named Toonbotsaurus before. Uh, so I'm assuming that it's not your real name, but I could be wrong. And thank you for the questions and the answers, and the more questions and the more answers, and everyday questions and answers. It's awesome. Thank you. And they're interesting. They're not your everyday questions and answers, so thank you. And uh, all right, the other people that I'm going to thank will never probably see this. One of them is his name is Gary, and he's been very helpful, and he listens to me about an hour a week. It was 2 hours a week. Oh, it's been awesome. He's good. He's not like your normal hour a week kind of guy. He's um, very interactive, and he tells me stories, and he makes me laugh, and he laughs at what I say, and other times he covers up his face in hopes that I don't see him laughing at what I say, but I see him laughing, and that's all right. And he makes me happy, and that's my whole thing. I just want to stay happy. I just want to. I needed first. I just needed to get happy, and then I needed to figure out a way to stay happy. I still need to figure out a way to stay happy because, as everyone keeps saying, it's all about staying positive. So my doctor, my primary care physician, has been awesome because he's the one who orchestrated getting me set up with the medical hospital, the university hospital, and in order to track the demise. And I hope it's demising, but in any case, we're tracking it, and you can't track what you can't measure, and he's helping me measure it. He's awesome because the original answer from that facility was no. The original answer from everywhere I called was no. Sorry, we don't do facial ultrasounds. Well, guess what? Now they do, thanks to my awesome doctor. he's great and very supportive. And he even came up with something that he thought would help, maybe a little, but I don't know if it did, and it might have even made it worse, but who cares? He tried, and that's great. And also, who else to thank? There's others. There's this guy, John. He could easily have blown me off and said, screw you, hippie. Not his way to say something like that, but he could have. And he didn't. He played dominoes with me in the wintertime to help me get through the time. He let me come over and lay on his couch in pain when I had the nerve pain so bad that oh man, there were times there and we had to turn the lights off because the nerve pain would give me a headache and an earache. But the headache, like, so once the nerve pain would kick in from talking and laughing, because it would, just irritate the nerve that this stuff pinched. So he would let me lay on his other couch. He would sit on one couch and let me lay on the other couch. And he would turn off all the lights because the lights made my headache worse once the headache kicked in from the nerve pain, from the nose cartilage pain and the nerve pain. And so that was really nice. And it didn't turn me down unless he had to go out of town, like to Florida or something. But one time we went for pizza and at an organic gluten-free pizza place and organic gluten-free and vegan pizza we ordered. But then I broke out in a rash from the garlic that they didn't tell us was in the sauce. And oops, that sucked. But it didn't matter because it was still just nice to have somebody talk to me and treat me like I was normal when I felt like an alien. And I still feel like an alien, and I still appreciate everyone who talks to me and treats me like I'm normal. I don't know how they do, but I'm really glad. And I know I look semi-normal on this video, but not in all lighting, I don't. And the other person who helped me, and will never see this video because he'd probably kill me. Oh God. If he saw my face, and he'd be like, what the hell have you been talking to me about? But if he ever sees this, this isn't what I look like in all lighting, okay? He wouldn't kill me for real. I just meant metaphorically kill me. I wouldn't blame him because I look sort of normal on this. So anyway, yeah. Okay. Uh, and he's probably the one I should say the most about. So, but it's hard to say anything really. He's opened my mind to what defines a good person. It's not what I used to think. And also, oh, just all kinds of things. Okay, so this is like obviously that's a lot to process there on that one. So um, I'm sorry. He was the one who, when everything was real bad, the worst. I went on a website, a social networking website, and he's the one who told me that my situation is temporary and that not all situations are. And he told me about his situation, and his situation is permanent. And he told me to hang on because my situation will change. So I'm hanging. And he's talked to me in one form or another every day. I think every single day. Every day. Just always telling me to hang on and peace be with you, and that he's praying for me and that things will change, and that they can imprison our bodies, but they can't imprison our minds if we don't let them. And so he's worked with me on how to understand for my mind to not be imprisoned by this. Obviously, I'm still working at that. So, but that's him. And he'll never see this. So, that kind of sucks, but it's for the best. So, anyway, uh, thank you, everybody, including person that will never ever see this. Thank you.